Good morning, everyone. I am Khadijatu N, Kamara, staff of the Ministry of Health and Sanitation. I will be taking you through the findings of our study, which reveal significant gaps in infection prevention and control measures at the 4 main points of entries into Sierra Leone. The problem: ports contribute to disease transmission due to the high number of travelers coming together in enclosed spaces, as seen with the current COVID-19 pandemic. What we did, we conducted a cross-sectional study at these 4 entry points in May 2021 and collected information from hotel staff through face-to-face interview using an adapted WHO infection prevention and control assessment framework tool. We identified 5 major gaps from our study. 1, at these 4 entry points, no IPC guidelines and standard operating procedures. As such, we cannot measure compliance on IPC at these POEs. No standard training of hotel staff on IPC. As such, they don't know the procedures. No routine monitoring of IPC practices at all 4 points of entries, which increases the risk of cross-border transmission of infectious diseases. 4, inadequate supplies of personal protective equipment at both the screening and isolation stations. This increases the risk. This causes risk to both the health of both the hotel staff and the travelers. Screening and isolation stations, we are not well structured at these POEs. As such, travelers with infectious diseases might cross these borders unnoticed. Based on the gaps identified, we recommend that the national IPC unit and hotels units develop IPC guidelines and standard operating procedures for these POEs, and also establish or improve isolation and screening stations at these border points. Also, for the National AMR Coordinating Committee, together with the IPC team, to mobilize support and funding to bridge the identified gaps, including training of hotel staff on IPC and adequate supply of PPEs. I want to leave you with this message. Remember, for every infection that is prevented is 1 antibiotic treatment avoided. As such, we help tackle the issue of AMR. For more further information, these are my contact details.